What's up everybody? In today's lecture, I will teach you how you can trade during the ICT kill zones. So before starting the lecture, the first thing you need to do is you need to go to settings and change the time zone to UTC New York. Okay, you can see this is your UTC New York, so you won't have any confusion regarding the timings. Now I will discuss all the three kill zones one by one. The first ICT kill zone is the Asian kill zone, and it starts from 8 p.m. New York time and it ends at 12 a.m. New York time. Okay, so this is your Asian kill zone. Let me write it. This is your Asian kill zone. Now during the Asian kill zone, you don't need to enter into any trade. All you have to do is mark the highs and the lows of the Asian kill zone. This is the high that was made during the Asian kill zone, and the opening price during the 8 p.m. This was the low that was made during the Asian kill zone. So we just need to mark the highs and the lows of the Asian kill zone. Then comes the London kill zone, and the London kill zone starts at 2 a.m. New York time and it ends at 5 a.m. New York time. Let's see, this is the 5 a.m. So let me write it. This is your London kill zone. Now there are few things that you need to do during the London kill zone. The first thing you need to do is wait for sweep of Asian kill zone highs and lows. Okay, this is the first thing you need to do during the London kill zone. So you can see that we got a sweep of the highs of the Asian kill zones at this point. So the first step is completed. Now the second thing you need to do is look for order blocks, or SMT divergence after the sweep. Okay, after the sweep. So once you get the sweep like this, you have to look for order block or SMT divergence. Now in this case, you can see that we got a bearish order block. Now I will explain how this is a bearish order block. You can see that above this area we got these bullish candles. You can see this was a bullish candle and up closing candle, and after this we got a down closing candle, and this candle closed below this previous candle. So this is a bearish order block, and once you get this bearish order block we wait for the next candle to either touch the low of this candle or go to the midpoint of this candle. So here you can see it touched the low of this candle, so this is your area to short. Okay, this is where you will short, and your stop loss will be above this swing high. Now you will target the lows of the Asian kill zone, and you can see that these were the lows of the Asian kill zone. So this will be our target. We will take profits once it reaches to the lows of the Asian kill zone, and you can see that it happened. Now we will take profits here and we will wait for the next session, and the next session is the New York kill zone. You can see it starts at the 7 a.m. New York time. Okay, and ICT says it ends at 10 a.m. but I usually go for 11 a.m. New York time. So this is your New York kill zone. Let me write it. This is your New York kill zone. New York kill zone. Now what you have to do during the New York kill zone is you have to wait for the sweep of these London lows or highs. In this case we will wait for the sweep of the lows of this London kill zone, and you can see that we got this sweep of the London lows. Now the rules are again the same. You have to look for order block or SMT divergence. In this case there is no order block at this area, so we will look for any SMT divergence. So the SMT pair of the euro is GBP. So let's see if there is any SMT divergence at this point. You can see this was the low that was made after the sweep, you can see, and it got swept by these two candles. Okay, let me show you. These two candles swept this previous low. Now in the GBP you can see that the same low was made here. Okay, you can see this was the same low that was made, and you can see that these lows were not swept. So we got an SMT divergence that we were looking. Now once you get an SMT divergence, you have to look for a fair value gap on the 5-minute chart. This is a 5-minute chart, and you can see we got this fair value gap. Okay, we got this fair value gap in the euro, also in the GBP. So once this gap gets filled, you have orders here, and your stop loss will be below this swing low, and now you will target the highs of the London kill zone. So these were the highs. Let me draw this line. These were the highs, so we will target these highs, and you can see that once you get an SMT divergence, it will sweep these highs. So this is how you trade during these kill zones. First thing is you have to wait for the sweep. After the sweep, you have to look for either auto block or SMT divergence. In this case, there was no SMT divergence, but there was a bearish auto block. So we entered into our shorts and we took profits at the lows of the Asian kill zone. And then in this case, there was no auto block, but we got an SMT divergence. Okay, we entered once this gap got filled, and we took profits once it swept the highs of the London kill zone. So this was all about the kill zone strategy. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. Thank you guys.